So that shiny new game just came out, LEGO Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight, and you want to know if it's worth your time, right? Well, let's take a look at the game for some first impressions. Keep in mind this is not a full review, this is a quick look at the game. I played this game for around 3 hours, and I think it's good. I've played a few LEGO games in the past, but I think this one has been my favorite so far. You begin the game as a young Bruce Wayne, everything is sunshine and rainbows, and then bam, you know what happens. His parents get shot, Falcone, the crime boss, is the reason why. Cut to 10 years later, and he decides to take action. He ends up failing on his revenge, but Ra's al Ghul, who's basically a fighting master, is for some reason right there, and he invites Bruce to join his League of Shadows. When Bruce gets there, he first meets up with a girl named Talia. They climb a mountain together and then arrive to their destination. You'll be learning how to fight here. You have the basic punch, a counter, a finishing move, and a dodge. Then you'll get shurikens that you can throw, and Bruce and Talia do all of their training together. There's a meter on the bottom left of the screen, and when that's full, you can do the big finishing move. That will recharge as you fight. The hearts is of course your health. Also, this game has some sneaking to it, well, sort of. You can't crouch or slow walk, so you walk behind an enemy, and then you can kill them in one hit since it's a surprise attack. If you're within an enemy's line of sight, they'll be alerted, and then all enemies will attack you at once. The shurikens can kill enemies, but they're best used for their stunning effect. Once an enemy is stunned, you can do some ultra fast punches on them, and they'll die pretty quick. I've come across enemies with shields, and to defeat those, you'll need to dodge over the shield and then attack them from behind. The shurikens, or batarang, as it's now called since you're Batman, is the first gadget, but I also got a bat claw, which can attach to targets and pull. You can pull enemies to you that way. Both of these gadgets do have other uses though. Sometimes you'll need to break a lock or hit a target with the batarang, and sometimes you'll need to pull something down with the bat claw. That is all the combat that I've done. There's 3 difficulties, and I'm playing on the middle one, and honestly the combat is pretty easy for me. I haven't reached half health in any fight so far. After the training, Bruce confronts Ra's al Ghul because he's planning on blowing up Gotham City. It's also revealed that Talia is his daughter. Bruce explodes a missile, ending that threat, and then you have a little boss fight. I'm not sure what happens to the father-daughter duo in this game because the building explodes and all you see is Bruce. I'll assume that they're still alive though. What follows is Bruce returning home, finding a cave under the Wayne mansion, and then turning that cave into his Bat Cave because he's now determined to stop crime himself and protect the city. This is very much a game of Batman in the beginning. He's not already established or anything like that. And when I said that he would be turning it into a Bat Cave, what I really meant was his butler Alfred would be. You'll be playing as Batman fighting crime in the city, and Alfred will be at the cave renovating it. It actually took quite a while from finding the cave to actually going back to it for the second time. In the cave is a workbench where you can upgrade your 2 gadgets. This will take Wayne Tech chips, which you can find in chests across the city. You can upgrade the Batarang and the Bat Claw, and there's a decent list of upgrades for both. Additionally, you are usually with a partner in this game. The first partner is Jim Gordon. You can switch back and forth from him and Batman. Jim also has his own gadgets, and those can be upgraded too. Besides Jim, there will be about 5 other characters that you can play, but it's still pretty early and I'm not there yet. At the end of each mission, you'll get a skill brick. These are used for the character upgrades. There's combat and exploration. So far, most unlocks are locked for me, but I did buy all of the combat ones, at least the 4 that are currently unlocked. Here's an example of a combat upgrade. Stealth takedowns generate focus, and focus is that big meter on the bottom left that I mentioned, which builds up for a big attack. As for the studs, meaning all of the colorful Lego pieces that explode out of all the objects, I've yet to come across something to buy with those, but you'll have plenty of opportunity. You'll be able to buy a lot of different outfits for all characters, new vehicles, and new skins for those vehicles. It seems like you have a lot of options to decorate the Batcave too. I just looked online at some Batcave customizations, and it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to doing that. What I've been doing in this game for the past 2-ish hours is fighting crime in the city, and doing missions in the city, which is also fighting crime, but for the story. You can drive the Batmobile around the city, and it has boosts, so you can go faster. You can also call it to you at any point. You could also change the vehicle entirely, and also its skin, just like your character. Driving was okay. It's not good, it's not bad, it's fine. Your car can't be damaged, it seems like, and other AI cars don't seem to be either. If you run someone over, they don't seem to die, they just fall down and get back up. A lot of things do explode into studs when you drive through them though, and that's fun. There is a more fun way to get around though, and that's by flying, and also using the grappling hook. I just unlocked the ability to glide around, and it's super cool. I'll probably be doing this the whole time now. The city has a lot of verticality to it. You can grapple to basically any building and any ledge. Then you can just jump off and glide around the city. I find it so enjoyable to do that. There's a good amount of collectibles hidden everywhere, and then some chests too, so looking around is advisable. The map in this game is split into 4 different islands, with bridges between them. Then there's also the Batcave. So far I've been to 2 islands islands. The other 2 are still locked, and the 2 islands that I've been to really just feels like one big interconnected city. I wouldn't say each area is big, but it is a good size for this type of game. The performance in this game was actually pretty decent, but when I got to the city with the cars driving around, that's when I decided to turn on frame generation. I could have lowered other settings, but I went with frame gen. The city was making me stutter here and there with FPS drops, but it wasn't too bad overall. I think most people can just turn down some settings and have a pretty decent time here. However, there is a downside, the price. It's $70 USD, which is high, and some people wouldn't want to pay $50 for a LEGO game, much less $70. I'm enjoying this game, but whether or not this is worth it, that's up to you. Overall, I'd say this is a good game, and if you do play it, you'll probably like it, though that's my personal opinion. Whether or not this is your type of game, I'll see you in the next one.